Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me here, Kevin the Ninja, at the Moto Dojo. It's Thursday, we just gotta get through today and tomorrow, and it's smooth sailing through the weekend. And guess what? Sunday we're doing yet another super monster run here on the Moto Dojo. We're gonna be hitting up Infinite Warfare Zombies yet again to practice our grind for yet another marathon. We're going to be hitting up probably 20 miles. We're going to push our way through 20 miles on Sunday. Hopefully we can gain enough endurance and feel good about hitting our next marathon, which should happen around the 26th of July here. I'm hopeful. I think we had a lot of rest since our last 16-mile stretch that we did 2 weeks ago. And today will be our last run. We're only doing a 5K today so that we can have some rest tomorrow and Saturday to gear up and be well prepared for Sunday's super run. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. If you're going to be working out, work out with me. Let's work out together. We're just doing a 10 or 5K today, and we're going to be hitting up some multiplayer just to get our snipers Tempest. I tell you, right now we're still working on the VS Recon. We only need one more Bloodthirsty, and then we're done with that gun for the next little while. And then we're going to be jumping right into the next sniper rifle. I've already forgotten what that is. It's the Shadow, the Shadow SK, and then we're going to be finishing up the sniper class with the Hawker, one of my favorite snipers of all time. The Hawker seems like to be the fan favorite. Every time you go into a lobby and you get sniped, it's going to be with the Hawker. So we're going to be finishing up the recon today. I'm feeling good. We just need one more Bloodthirsty. So let's go ahead and start the workout, and let's get in this grind. Boy, what a week it's been. Some days it feels like the weeks are just really grueling, and it's definitely been one of those stressful weeks for me. So I have a lot of energy to output. We were talking about mental health all week this week. We kind of took a pause on more fitness and how we break down muscles and repair them to focus more on nutrition, and now mental health. Mental health really is everything, because if you're not feeling good mentally, your rest of your body is going to suffer. So we really need to focus on mental health, not just our physical health, because that adds, I would say, a lot of weight to our overall well-being. So when we talk about health, we don't need to just talk about fitness. Fitness is a good way of getting your body into a good release of all that built-up stress that can begin to improve your mental health. But I dare say, mental health is more complicated than just getting a workout in. The other day we talked about how our gut sends signals to our brain, usually when it's hungry or it's craving salt or sugar. And that's another thing that pains our mind that could obviously lead to poor mental health. So mental health, for me, is definitely a complex monster all on its own. It's a boss fight, right? So the more we can kind of dig through the layers of what makes our minds overly stressed, overly worked, the better. Because it's our minds, we should be in control of them, or at least semi-control of them. And if we're always looking at, the easy way or procrastination as an easy route to feeling good, we're just denying ourselves the opportunity of digging through those layers and finding out what makes us, procrastinate, what makes us stress, what makes us, at the end of the day, really, really feel like we're not adequate in our lives. And I say adequate only in terms of feeling accomplished. One thing I gotta say is, man, when you get older, you get a lot of stress because usually, I would say, hopefully, you have a lot of mental stress because of more responsibilities. That just happens with your, weekly challenge right off the bat. Really, your mental health is improved by you facing your fears. I dare say when you get older, you have a lot more responsibilities, which lead to a lot of stress that you usually don't see in your younger age. Usually, I would say adults have more stress than the younger generations. But that's not it. I could say that kids can be stressed for social interactions and whatnot. But I gotta say adults have compounded stress, especially if you have kids or grandkids like me. I have layers of stress to work through, which is great. It comes with the job, right? Comes with the responsibilities. And upon those responsibilities, we have to take action. Remember the 2 A's, anxiety and action. When we are not actionable, we become anxious. And anxious is yet another layer of stress. When we have stress, we are usually in cortisol developing mode, which is not healing mode. When we're developing cortisol, we can't heal the body. And that just adds yet another layer to our overall stress, and it pains our mental health. So I would dare say anybody that's dealing with anxiety, start becoming actionable. How do you do that? Well, say you have a lot of responsibilities. Say, for this weekend, I'm gearing up. I have a lot of responsibilities to do before Sunday Monster Run. I mean, Sunday, I could very well be on this treadmill for 3.5 hours. That's 3.5 hours plus a nice long bath at the end. So probably 4.5 hours of my Sunday is going to be spent on my personal needs. But I also have commitments to my family, my house, my wife, my dog. So I have a lot of responsibilities, which can be stressful. But check this out. I will not procrastinate my duties Friday and Saturday. My goal is to hit all of my objectives, I say, or my challenges for the weekend, by hitting those hard and first and foremost. Here's how it happens. You know how the weekend hits and we're like, finally, we get a chance to take it easy, take a break, sleep in, watch television or watch a long movie or 2 movies or watch a whole series, eat a bunch of food, take a midday nap, all those things. All those things sound great until you leave your responsibilities for Sunday. My goal, because then that's when anxiety hits, you get worrisome over the week, the week starting, you're kind of getting a little stressed, like, oh man, I gotta get going before the work week happens. And if you procrastinated all those responsibilities, kind of put them off, you're gonna be in a problem state where you have anxiety, thus maybe even developing a little bit of stress and cortisol. So you don't have full, what I would say, satisfaction of getting the weekend to make you feel relaxed if you are putting off your responsibilities and saving them for Sunday. In my mind, no, I wake up earlier on Saturdays because I know that if I can get through everything that I need to do for the weekend on Saturday being my busiest day of the week, really, then I can smooth sail into Sunday and do a little bit more what I want on Sunday, which is more of the R&R, relaxing and recovering. That right there is more, I would say, favorable to the mind, because then I don't get the Sunday night fears or worries or stress about starting the work week, because I know that I have accomplished all of my goals, hit all of my markers, all my little milestones, these little, to-do list, my honey to-do list. Over the weekend, I did that on Saturday. And so if I could do that and focus really hard, then I'm gonna have success on an easy Sunday evening, peaceful Sunday evening night where I'm just hanging out with my wife and just chilling. So for the most part, I would say, hey, welcome to the channel, Mechanically Shooting. Welcome. Hey, thanks for the follow. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check you out on Discord. Yeah, for sure. I have my Discord channel linked on my channel here. And it would be fun to hit it up. Definitely like to play with more followers if we can, focus on certain times. I've switched my runs to be, instead of the mornings, to be around this time, my lunch hour. So if you like playing Black Ops and you like the grind, right now we're finishing up our snipers, getting them Tempest, and then we'll be working on our next class, which is probably pistols, going back to pistols and back to hardcore mode to finish those up, get those Tempest. But we have everything arc-like. We're just working on the grind, so I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday.
So we were talking about the 2 A's, anxiety and action, and how here on this channel we're a fitness gaming channel, but we're also a health channel overall. I kind of sneak in health because, you know, without health, what are we? So we were talking about how usually anxiety builds up from procrastination, and usually forms of procrastination happen on the weekend. During the week, we're in our day-to-day, if you work a Monday through Friday job. So Saturdays usually are spent in complete relaxation, which is necessary. We need to have relaxation, we need to have recovery. We'll look at that collateral. And we need to use our time wisely, because yeah, we only have 2 days off, which is unfortunate. Some days I think we should always have 3 days off, but that's another story. For us, it feels like the weekend goes really, really quick. You only have 48 hours plus Friday night to get what you need to do around the house, commitments, and then be ready for the work week to start Monday morning. And so what I found is that you can actually kind of cheat the system or cheat your body a little bit in avoiding that Sunday night dread. A lot of times we feel dread over starting the work week on Sunday night, and it kind of pains us, which could lead to anxiety, and thus stress, which brings on cortisol, the killer of mankind. Cortisol prevents the body from healing. And so what I found is that Sunday, I should have everything done by midday. And if I don't, then I need to be doing something more either Friday night or Saturday. And so my method was Saturdays, I actually wake up earlier than I do during the whole work week, just so I could hit the weekend hard. I have everything planned about what I need to accomplish, and if I can get that done Saturday, that includes yard work, everything, go to the grocery store, meal plan, walk my dog, you know, clean the house, do a little honeydew project, get that out of the way. Sunday, I can focus on me, my stream. Usually I'm doing a monster run on Sunday. This Sunday we're doing a 20-mile monster run. We're gonna be hitting up Infinite Warfare zombies and playing as many Easter eggs to completion. I'm hopeful we can get through Attack of the Radioactive Thing in our 4 miles. So I feel like if I can, or 4 hours in that run, if I can get through Attack of the Radioactive Thing's boss fight, then we'll feel good about our marathon, which will happen on the 26th. So yes, it's gonna be a super run Sunday. But what I was thinking, how a lot of times, and I face this, you know, in the many years I've been alive and working, having commitments to my job and my family, is that if I sleep in Saturday, if I take Saturday really, really lax, you know, watch a bunch of movies, maybe stream some shows, you know, just kind of lay around the house and not do anything, then Sunday becomes that much more difficult to rest, because now I'm only 1 more day to the start of the work week, and I still haven't done laundry, I still haven't cleaned the house, you know, I might have to go to the store, get groceries, you know, all sorts of things. And I realized that it doesn't help my mind. Today we're talking about mental health. It doesn't help my mind if I leave that, procrastinate all those duties to Sunday. It's a weird thing, even though you still have a full day Sunday, you know, kind of like 24 hours on Sunday to get stuff done, go to the grocery store, clean the house, as you do on Saturday, you know, same amount of hours. Something about leaving things to Sunday pains the mind, because now you have to think not just about the work week. Oh my gosh, I'm such a bad shot. That guy was like letting me kill him. Oh my goodness. Now you're thinking about the work week starting and all the things you didn't get done that you wanted to do over the weekend. And so it dawned on me earlier, man, past like 8 years ago, that if the more I sleep in on Saturdays, the worse Sundays become. And so I switched it up. I said, you know what? Saturdays, I'm going to hit the ground running, so to speak, and wake up earlier. You know, sometimes it's a half an hour, sometimes it's an hour earlier. Get my dog walked, because it's getting hot in my area. If I don't get him out before 7, whew, it starts to get caliente. And so I figured, yeah, wake up earlier, focus on my dog, get him walked, and then hit up the grocery store, and then do yard work, and then do housework, and then find a project and finish it. If I can finish that before 4 p.m. on Saturday, my goodness, I feel so good Saturday night. But yeah, Sunday, I kind of do a little bit things in the morning, walk my dog, maybe hit up the gas station, and that's it. And then I can come back and then do a monster run. And that monster run is the best feeling. Even though I'm putting my body underneath a lot of physical exertion, it's a different type of stress relief. Now here's the cool thing about working out. Oh, no scope and getting shocked at the same time. Pretty cool. Working out stresses the body, but it's different. It's a necessary stress. When we are going to work, it doesn't matter what you do. When you are at work and you are working your job, a lot of it is unnecessary stress. Doesn't matter what you do. I work as a software programmer for a big company, and yeah, I'm under stress Monday through Friday. So much that sometimes I pull out my laptop on Sunday night just to finish something that I need to get done for Monday or Tuesday. It sounds crazy, but it's kind of pushing through that stress so that, yeah, I don't have a buildup of anxiety and a release of cortisol. Because I have to make sure that my body is recovering. Otherwise, I can't run. My body will feel like absolute garbage, and I will not be able to run, these 5Ks every day, monster runs on the weekends. So what I found is that you're going through unnecessary stress at your job. Doesn't matter what you do. It could be a physical, construction job. It could be, a medical job. It could be, anything. Computer job. A lot of that is unnecessary stress that the body is taking on, and eventually what will happen is a buildup of that causes cortisol. We need to release that. How? Let's talk back to fitness, which is part of mental health. You release that stress through necessary stress. Necessary stressing of the body, which is working out. It sounds crazy, but it's what the body needs. The body needs an outlet to our normal everyday stress to balance it out. Everything in the universe has to be balanced. We live in a dynamic, dual universe of positive and negative forces. So think about work stress as negative. Yeah, it's negative. It takes up mental noise, it takes up mental space, it wears on our bodies, whether it's physical stress or mental stress from whatever job you do. And we need to balance that off. It's almost like we need to bring in an influx of positive stress, which is working out. Now, it's necessary stress because I'm still stressing the body, but in a totally different way. My body is going through this exercise where I'm normalizing my breathing, getting into a good cadence with my running, or if you're biking, or if you're hiking, or doing whatever, walking even for long periods of time, you're getting into a good flow state with your breathing and you're working out, and you're getting hopefully a good sweat on. Sweat is necessary not just for releasing toxins, but it's also helpful for the brain, because your brain knows, hey, I'm doing something exhausting that causes physical exertion, but I'm not going through like stress of, oh man, deadlines, or I have to, meet my boss's expectations or whatever, or, if you deal with clients or patients, you're like, man, or customers, you're like having to deal with angry customers. All of that is gone. All of that noise isn't there when you're doing a workout. Instead, you're just focusing on your body, your breathing, your feet, your muscles, everything. And eventually, you don't have to really focus on them because the body knows, hey, I'm getting a workout and this is necessary for me. So once I hit mile 1, my body changes, my mind changes. I start getting into this flow where, yeah, this feels really good. This feels really, really good. I would love to do a 10K every day. I can't afford the time, because 10Ks for me are the best thing ever. 10K every day, 6 miles, does miracles for my brain. It relaxes me. If I could do that every day, I would love that. Like 4 days a week and then a monster run on Sunday. Yeah, that would be optimal. But instead, yeah, I gotta have to pull back to a 5K, which is fine. I get enough. I get an okay sweat. I kind of think that 5Ks are kind of like warm-ups for me now. Not to be cocky, but when you run every day and you run long distances, yeah, you get very familiar with a 5K. It's almost like, yeah, that's my warm-up. So you can get there, everyone can get there. But the idea is, what I'm trying to get across, is that you have a mechanism in the body to naturally relieve the work stress and the normal compounded unnecessary stress by getting a workout in. And guess what? Going back to mental health, that most definitely circles back to mental health and your healing. It's just a piece of the big complex mental health puzzle that you're fixing. You're finding, hey, I am stressing at work so much. I need a release. And that doesn't mean sitting on the couch or laying in bed, staring at the phone, because what does that do? It just replaces one stress with another. Sometimes I often think that our phones aren't really releases. They don't really help us. They can navigate us, they can keep us informed, they can give us information. But in the end, I think they're just very sophisticated stress machines. Because even when we're scrolling, it's stressing us out. If we see an event or an opinion or something that we disagree with or something that aggravates us, yeah, it causes us these little micro stresses. And we like to think we could just turn it off. But how we were talking about yesterday, how, man, everybody, even me, deals with attention deficit disorder in some way, shape, or form. That when we're watching, say, a movie, we're still looking on our phones. And you have to make a conscious effort. No, we put the phone down and we're focusing on the movie. Or we're listening to somebody. No, we put the phone down and listen to somebody. Truly listen. It's a struggle for everyone, including me. And so the idea that being on your phone is like a relaxation phase, it's absolutely not. We have to recognize that, otherwise we are not going to have our R&R time over the weekend. Instead, we're going to feed little micro anxiety, pings us, little pings with little micro anxiety, and we're not going to be rested. Come Monday morning, we're going to be like, man, the weekend went so fast, feels like I didn't rest enough, and here goes another week. Yeah, it happens. So 2 things that can help you get stuff done on Saturday. Leave sleeping in for Sunday after you've already completed your to-do list and the objectives of the weekend. Get that out of the way Saturday. Sunday, let Sunday be your rest day. Sunday, for me, is now becoming a no phone day. One thing that's helping is me being on stream, doing a super run for 3 hours, now 4 hours, whatever. It helps me because at the end of the day, I don't even have the need or the time to be on my phone on Sunday, because I'll walk my dog in the first thing in the morning, maybe go grab some gas, and then go on stream for 3.5 hours, and then go soak in the tub for 45 minutes or an hour, and boom, hey, after that, I might take a nap, because I have the time, a little 35-minute nap, and then boom, it's time to make dinner. So I'll start making dinner, get prepared there, the house is already clean, laundry's already done, and I'm ready. So Sunday night is the most relaxing thing for me, because I know that I've accomplished all my goals. All my goals are done come Sunday night. And that's how I beat the Sunday night dread. There is no Sunday night dread when you get all of your goals done for the weekend. The trick is, don't sleep in Saturday. Saturday, try this. Wake up just a half an hour earlier than you normally do. I know it sounds crazy, but this also means don't go so hard Friday night. Don't let Friday night be your absolute, I'm gonna stay out until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever. And then sleep in Saturday, lose a couple hours, maybe wake up at 10. My goodness, there goes your morning. And then you dread about your chores and your to-do list, so that, you put it off. Well, the phone's right there, I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Soon enough, it's lunchtime, right? For those of you that eat lunch. Hey, it's noon, I gotta eat something. So you spend time preparing a meal, making it, going to get a meal. And then, there goes your whole half Saturday. And then you're like, well, now I want a nap because I'm nice and tired after my, depraved or actually just delayed sleep schedule kind of interrupted that. So now it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on Saturday, usually take a nap, and then you come back out, you know, man, it's like 3 o'clock. Oh man, there goes my Saturday, right? You kind of have that sensation. That pattern is not long living. That's not sustainable, right? You're going to be coming back after your weekend, after weekend, after weekend, regretting. You're going to be like, man, yeah, I had fun Friday night, but it was like going hard or staying out Friday night really cost me my weekend. So here's the trick. Don't go hard on Friday night. I know it sounds really hard. It is, because you really just want, it's Friday night. Let's stay out, or let's watch a late night movie or a couple movies, maybe fall asleep on the couch, wake up at 1 o'clock being like, oh man, I slept on the couch, you know, go up to bed, you know, come out, waking up at 1 o'clock or 10 o'clock on Saturday, and that cycle repeats. Now instead, go to bed on the same time Friday night, same time, okay? Don't go all out. Go to bed at 10:30, wake up at 6:30. Try it. Wake up at 6:30 when the morning is just getting going, and then you say, all right, here's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to get it. And you do everything you need to do. You know, if you own a house like me, the house requires maintenance, the house requires upkeep, get the yard work done, go to the grocery store, do it. Go early as you can too. Beat the crowd. I try and beat the firefighters in my area. Firefighters usually go, and I'm like, oh man, if I'm behind the firefighters, that tells me that I know I'm a little bit late for the Saturday morning. Because yeah, when the firefighters come, you know, they're buying a ton of food. Seems like, man, they pack on a lot of calories, I guess. Because yeah, when they're not a fire, they're just weightlifting, hanging around the station. But in my area, they're awfully busy right now this time of year. Firefighters are like constantly out there day and night trying to beat these fires, and good on them too, because we've had like the whole state on fire this past month. From June into July, it's been like crazy fires. Finally getting some rain. Must have been from all the rain dances we've been doing. So I make it a pact to get that done, because then I come home, I know exactly what we're going to eat for the next week, and then I can say, all right, now we go to yard work. Get yard work done, out of the way. And then after that happens, I can say, all right, there was one to-do list, one item that I needed to get done. And don't sell yourself too short. Don't say, I'm going to get all these projects done. Just pick one. This weekend, it's me trimming all the trees in my house because they're getting kind of big, and I've kind of put it off this summer. And I said, no, I need to get it done before we get another windstorm, you know, and these trees fall over and hit my fence or whatever. So I'm going to do some tree trimming, and I'm going to measure my garage door springs. That's it. So it should take me too long to do the tree trimming on top of my yard work. And after that, do some housework. And then, if I feel so inclined, maybe I'll take a nap Saturday afternoon. But I really don't need it, because then I'm about at that time, yeah, it's time to make dinner. And then after dinner, yeah, I don't like to do any work after dinner. I might pick up my laptop and work on my personal projects, like my HUD that I'm building. I have a couple of bugs to work through before I ship it to the App Store. And then, yeah, then Saturday night, if you want, stay up to 11:30, maybe midnight, and let Saturday night be your party night. If and only if you've gotten everything done that you needed to do for the weekend. Because then, come Sunday morning, you just have to do the fine things, right? The little things. Save the little chores for Sunday, and then I guarantee it, you will feel rested come Monday morning. So don't abuse your sleep schedule too much with all the changes that you're going to be going through on Friday night to your sleep schedule. Staying out late Friday night definitely hurts your sleep schedule. So don't do that. Instead, wait ever patiently for Sunday night when you've gotten everything done. It's going to be a lot easier on your body, and when you make it easier on the body, yeah, your mind improves. So definitely try to save the hard work for Sunday or Saturday, and save your partying for Saturday night. There's one more. There we go. There's the bloodthirsty boys. We did it. We did it. We just had to kind of get a little bit. Nice. We did it. Yeah, we're there. We're there. Okay, Tempest done on the VS Recon. Woo! I like this one. This one's a guaranteed one-shot. The Strider 300? Nah. I thought it was one of my favorite snipers until I picked it back up after getting everything Arclight for Tempest. And no, if you hit somebody in the torso with that Strider, it's not going to get him. It's not going to one-shot him. So, lesson learned, the Strider is not my favorite gun. The Strider is most certainly not my favorite gun. The Hawker definitely is, and now the VS Recon. Now that I know that it's a one-shotter, yeah, VS Recon for life. I can't wait to grind that on Snipers Only. I want them to bust out Snipers Only. Doesn't everybody love Snipers Only? Come on, why do they only bust it out for like a week and then they're like, nope, you know, back on to the other, 24/7 matches. Cool. All right, last place, but I feel good about getting that sucker done. Now we're 14 out of 30 Tempest. Whew! Almost halfway. I can feel it. As soon as we get this, as soon as we get this last sniper done, then we'll be half and half, 15 away. And I've saved the assault rifles. I've saved, not intentionally, the rocket launchers and the specialist. I gotta do the crossbow. The crossbow's gonna be so fun. Especially hardcore with the explosive tip and 3 bolts. With that, oh yeah, I can definitely get 5 kills pretty quick on short, tight maps. Pistols, which I love, in hardcore, and then melee. Oh, melee is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna save the ballistics knife for last. But yeah, so that's my secret for getting the Sunday Night Dread out of the way. Focus instead. Let's see if we got the firing. Bullet velocity. It's already max firepower. I'm okay with it. Let's get a camo on it. What do you say? We already got a gold and arc light. Let's put arc light on it. Let's see. Let's get our tasty reticle. And the optic was okay. I don't think I need the suppressor. Recoil. Barrel. Damage range, flinch, damage range, velocity. Location damage multiplier. Sprint to fire speed. I try not to run and gun with these snipers. For some reason, I always go for that. I'm like, oh man, I gotta run through it. Aim down the sight speed. Ooh, 8. Yeah. Let's get that. Cool. Alright. Come on, Shadow SK. I know we could get bloodthirsty in this match. Probably be our last match, depending on our pace, which we need to pick up. Come on, we gotta run. Alright. I love this map. What is it called again? Plaza. Fun map, and it's got some tasty snipe shots right here. Let's see if we can get them. Let's see if we can get Pipey here. Oh man, they're already throwing all their cluster grenades up there. Look at these guys. It's getting clustered up there. Alright, let's see. Where are you, buddy? There we go. Alright. Woohoo! This is tight. The Shadow SK for the win, man. I'm telling you, I don't have any recoil, and yeah, it's tight. Make sure we're not spawn flipped. Nope. Let's see if we're getting any guys coming here. They are. They see me. So we got a couple of seconds before they come and bite me. Okay, that guy's gone. Let's hop in here. Since they're going up top, gotta play a little bit more strategically here. Woo! Okay, let's see if we can get one more to get our UAV. There they are. Come on. He's right there. He sees me. I think he sees me. Ah, yeah, that's all right. This Shadow SK, okay. We like the VS Recon and the Shadow. These are some good pipey snipies. I am excited about this. Yeah. If we don't get a bloodthirsty in this match, that's fine, because I am happy grinding this gun. It's been so long since I've hit the snipers up because I think they were my first gold class. Because yeah, everyone loves snipers, man. Everyone loves snipers. And yeah, it's just been so long. When I went back to Arclight after I got the guns class gold, that's when they released snipers only, and it was so fun. I'm like, cool. But then I knew, I'm like, you know what, I have to revisit this class when I go for Tempest. But yeah, I didn't even think about this class until, yeah, when I was like, all right, we did submachine guns, we did marksman rifles, we did, what was the other class we did? Marksman, submachine guns. There's one other class that we got out of the way. Whew, nice. Can't remember what it is. But, yeah, we had to get 5, 11. There was one other class. Maybe it was, no, we got melees done. Yeah, I have to, like, write it on my whiteboard. What guns have we already gotten? Tempest. Cool. That was a good no scope. See, here I am running and gunning like I said I shouldn't. There are pipey stations for snipers on this map. I should stick to those locations. Yeah, see, that guy already found me. Alright, let's get up top. Let's get that bird's eye view. That's what snipers are all about. Not running and gunning like a mad lad. Woo! Oh, wow! I was lucky. That was no skill at all. It was luck. And this is definitely a one-shot. Oh, gosh, he came right up and got me. Good job, bro. Good job. Man, you know, the one achievement I was so happy to get was the 15 cross-map Hail Marys. Like, seriously, insane to think that you could get 15, because at every other Call of Duty since Black Ops 4, I've only gotten one cross-map Hail Mary. But the challenge on this one, to get that calling card, which is that one, luck or skill, and yeah, it's a combination of luck or skill. The first Hail Mary is all luck. The second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th are all luck. The last 5, you are now familiar with maps enough that you know where they spawn. What helps are domination maps. You play domination, they're usually at their spawn by C, and yeah, you could eventually time it so that when you spawn flip, that they're all going to be around there. That's the time. That's the time. Short maps help. I got 2 on Nuketown and 3 on Hijacked, 1 on Torment, and oh, I was going to say Abyss, but Abyss you can get Hail Marys, but they're not going to be cross maps to account for this calling card. Go figure, right? It's just not far enough to hit them. You have to get, oh, where's that guy? Oh, he knows I'm coming up to pipe him. He knows. Good job, bro. Good tactic. I actually should switch up the sight grenade because I'm done. I'm done with the sight grenade kills. Let's do that right now while I'm thinking about it. We can instead go with the shock charge. Yeah? Okay. Let's do that. Man, I've been playing with that sight grenade for a long time. I just kind of kept it on me. But when I got that calling card, I think like 2 days ago, I said, okay, now I can go for a different lethal. And I still didn't switch it out. So yeah, we're done with sight kills. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get up there, bro. I'm just trying to get up there, you know? That's alright. We'll get him. We'll get him one way or another. We're gonna find him. We're gonna get him. Oh, nice. Nice melee guy. Okay, where? Oh, he's right there. Oh, did my teammate get him? Yeah, he got him. Good job, bro. Whew. Alright, let's get up here and own this area. Let's drop a shock. I can't even speak. I think, am I having a stroke? Shock charge. And that could cover that area. Destroy their little assault pack. Get pipey over here. Maybe. No, not today. Alright, they're over here on the center. Nah, they're smart. They're not staying out in the open. Alright, let's get a little ninja going. Even though we like to do that around kill 3. Nothing. Come on, guys. They're holding back. Alright, we're at mile 3. So yeah, this is easy 5K. But yeah, I wanted to do another 10K today, but I don't have the time, and I really don't want to injure myself. Because Sunday, I'm gonna have to tape my whole body, my broken toes, my ankles support, and then, yeah, get some wraps on my knee, and yeah, we're going for 20 miles. Whether we have to walk it or not, like I figure, if I just get the mileage done, that is what I need. Oh my gosh, good shot, bro. He had that last stand. That's what it takes. When you have last stand, it's not a one shot anymore. Not a one shot anymore. Let's get something there. Come on, bros. Oh no, we spawn flipped already? Nope. Oh yeah. There we go. Got you back, man. Ooh. They're right there, everybody. They are right there. Oh, now I'm psyched out. Got me psyched up. Oh, gotcha. Whew. Good job, teammates. Thanks for rescuing me. That was totally... I was gonna die right there, for sure. Alright, well, 5K done. And I'm still going through this match, because we could use another blood... Oh, here he is. Woo! And... Is there another guy? Thought there was another guy. Ay, ay, ay. Nope, he just threw something up here. Oh no, it was a firework. Ah, he got me. Woo! Nice, bro. Good setup. Nice setup. We're fighting over these top areas. Look at this. Here I am again, just exposing myself. Oh, that was this side. He's on the other side. I wish you could aim down there, but I guess that's the layout of this map. Plaza. This is a really fun map. I could use more dark maps. Like, I love that they brought back Hacienda. Don't get me wrong. But they need Hacienda at night. That map at night, I don't know, for some reason, it just changes the game. 100%. Changes the game, makes it super nice. Makes it super pipey. Super pipey. Alright, now he's my nemesis. Now he's really coming for me. Gotta get rid of his shock charge. Let's go downstairs and surprise him. No? No? Alright. Oh my gosh. Coming through and getting me. That's why you don't play their game. You gotta play the long range. Alright, let's destroy the scrambler. Scramble their eggs, man. Sweet. We are on our way. This sniper rifle's golden. I love this thing. This shadow is pipey. This is the one. This is it, guys. I love it. Cool. Awesome. Oh, that's why. I'm like, kind of felt kind of tight there, but yeah, I guess we're missing 2 players. That'll do it. Hey guys, this has been an awesome little short run. I just wanted to do a 5K just to get it in, but we really do have to take a break. No running tomorrow, no running Saturday. Sunday, we gotta hit the ground hard. We're doing yet another super monster run. This time, 20 miles, hitting up Infinite Warfare Zombies. My favorite Call of Duty in the history of Call of Duty. Black Ops 4 is another close second. But I gotta say, each of those zombies maps, they have a special place in my heart, so to speak. And they are super fun, especially with Director's Cut. But we're gonna see how many maps we can get through. Last time we got through Zombies in Spaceland, Rave in the Redwoods, and we nailed Shaolin Shuffle. So we're gonna see if we could jump right after that into Attack of the Radioactive Thing, which is a long Easter egg, but easy boss fight. So I'm hopeful. I think it's gonna happen. If you learned something from today's channel, don't let anxiety ruin you and pain you in a form of stress. Instead, replace it with the other A, action. Take action over your responsibilities. Hit the weekend hard. Saturday, get your stuff done. Relax on Sundays. You will feel better come Monday morning. As always, it's a privilege and honor for me here, Kevin the Ninja, to be running and gunning on here, the Moto Dojo. We're victorious in our 5K. We'll see you Sunday for our monster run, everybody. Have a great Thursday. Let's go get it. We've earned it. Bye, everyone.